So, stock photos. They're easy, right? They're convenient, they're available, they're really, really cheap. You get bucket loads of them. You'd be a fool not to use them all the while in expense of everything else, and why go anywhere different? Here's kind of why. And don't get me wrong, we use them, so don't think that they're the end of everything. But you have to bear in mind when you're using them, there aren't always just a sea of lovely, wonderful positives. Sometimes you have to be really careful. So you got to worry about the lack of authenticity, and that is a really dangerous point because sometimes when you see stock photos out there, they're generic, they don't really represent it. You clearly know that the photo of the office from the 80s with massive elbow pads is not your sort of slough based factory that makes this, that, or the other. It just makes you seem like you're kind of lying about the photo, and it puts that horrible sort of disingenuity, there's a word, if it is one, let me know, into it. And you then kind of unfortunately start sort of thinking, is everything else a lie? So you've got to be really careful about that authenticity aspect of things. The other one is inaccessibility. So the problem is that everybody can have it. So it's sort of not yours. Everybody in the world can have the same photo. So you lose your inner independence. You lose the fact that it becomes yours. And it's a bit of a pain in the bum because of that, because then nobody is unique and everybody is the same as you. And it's really, really just a bit of a shame on that, because you always should have your own identity that tells people what you are. Forgettableness, again, because of that generic sort of aspect of them, they don't really hit a point, and they can't be sort of spread out in that sense. So you can't develop a style because you're just picking them out of the melange of the internet and sort of thinking that will do, and that will do is a dangerous mindset to go for. The last couple of reasons are more sort of practical. You assume when you buy from a sort of stock photo website, or God forbid, if you just go on Google and go, oh, I'll have that image, you assume it's the internet, it's the Wild West, I can do whatever I want, but you can't. And sadly, you will come across it where even on sort of paid websites every so often, there's just comes a legal issue. You might be using it in the wrong way, or more likely, if you're getting it from Google, you might find that you're just not allowed to use that. That's somebody else's image. And when they come knocking on the door, there'll be all sorts of hell to pay, as well as money to pay, to get that situation righted. So it's a dangerous sort of route to go in the copyright world. And the last one on there is SEO. Google is very, very clever. So it knows when you're using an iStock photo image that 50,000 other people have used, that's not unique, and it doesn't like it as much. It likes the independent thought and the sort of personally created content, and it ranks that higher than other content. So again, you're saving money and time a little bit here, there, and everywhere, but perhaps spending a bit more time and a bit more effort to try and get your own photos created, your own illustrations, your own icons. It's a really, really good thing, because then you can showcase real people, products, experiences, and that can help craft a unique brand identity, and it will really genuinely resonate better with your audience and set you ahead of all your competitors. And frankly, that's what marketing is about, making you look more appealing than everybody else. That's it. Enjoy.